show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey guys, it's Jonathan from the Howard Hospitality Group, and joining me tonight is Matt from Galaxy Games 843, and yay, David from Xtreme Vending.
Hey everyone,
I'm here today.
Yay, welcome
David's back.
Yay. Not the movies.
Oh man, we missed you, man. It was sad without
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I was sad that I missed the stream. I wish I didn't have the movie on that day, but it was a while ago. I even forgot that we even had those tickets because they were like a special event movie,
It happens, yeah. You
gotta
got
spend
to
time
take a
with your
day off
wife,
every now
man.
and then.
Yeah, I mean that's important. Vending can wait.
Well, that's kind of the
You don't
beauty
have
of
to
vending. You can do vending whenever you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's the thing. Like I've been going on a lot more dates lately with my wife, and it's been a lot of fun. So, well, I don't look tannin anymore, but I went out to Lake twice, and then I went to Sunsplash like 4 times, which is a water park, and we were having so much fun. Like we were going every Sunday or every Saturday. We were going out.
Are you gonna tell them what you bought your wife?
Oh yeah, so I bought my wife a jet ski. So like it was really cool. It was awesome. I ended up
Nice.
buying a used one because it was like half the price. It was like $9,000 for a 2021 versus a 2023. And I was like, yeah,
Nice.
let's definitely go with a 2-year older one for half the price. So
Well, it's only been like what 109 down there in Arizona.
Right.
oh, you know what? There's been a nice overcast, so we've been like 107, and I think
Oh.
we're supposed to have a storm tonight. They're saying, and then like I don't know, my parents called me up to tell me about some sort of hurricane or something going on in the south of the Mexico area.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, just so you know, it's 109 where we live today. So we've been, and of course I was out in it all day. I told you guys about it, but I haven't told anybody else. But our Arctic Thunder arcade game went down, and I tried with Matt's help troubleshooting, and then my neighbor works for NEN, and we tried troubleshooting with him and couldn't get it to work. And I Googled a guy out of Sacramento that is the guru. Like, he is amazing. His name's Michael, and he has been doing it for like 45 years. But of course, he has a shop in Sacramento in the industrial district with no air conditioning, and no chairs. So I stood for 4 hours in the heat and watched him fix the Arctic Thunder, and but it worked great. So that's the good news.
And you also learned a bunch, I'm sure.
Yeah, and that was, I think that's what I was texting Natalie when I was there, because I'm like, this guy is a genius. Like, he knows everything. And I sent you pictures. I mean, he does jukeboxes, and you saw that Super Mario Brothers arcade he had there that he was working on for somebody. And there's just some neat stuff in that shop. And you walk in, and it's like Doc from Back to the Future. Like, he had that bench, and it's got, like, he has those little screens with the little audio things on it, and like the little meters. And I mean, it was cool. It was neat. So if you're looking for somebody in the Sacramento area, let me know, and I can get you in touch with this guy, because he knows his stuff, and he fixed it, and it runs great. And he even rewired some things in it for us that somebody had messed up. And I mean, he did a great job. So thank you, Michael, for helping me today. But it was 106 by the time I left there, and I was pretty just drenched with sweat. It was pretty bad. So
yeah,
saying hi to everybody. There's a lot of people in here tonight. We got 22 people already.
There you go.
On Wednesday night, which is awesome. Mr. Indiana's here. Larry's Treasures is here. And he's been super supportive on our channel lately. Larry's Treasures, he's been commenting on our videos and stuff. He's a really cool guy. So Larry, welcome. Waco's Car Wash channel and more. Oh wait, Waco's. Let me do this right again.
Gotta get the elevators in there.
Waco's Car Wash channel, elevators and more. Got it. He's here tonight. Oh, look who's here! Yay! Xtreme Vending's here.
Xtreme Vending's here.
So, what did you guys do today? While I'm looking at other people to say hi to, what'd you guys do
Today?
Yes.
I worked my regular job, and then afterwards I tried to go to my game store location to add some Mario plush, because I ordered a bunch of plush this week.
Oh,
and I
from
got it from
Eva?
candymachines.com this week.
Ooh.
I did place an order with Eva as well, but of course I don't have that yet because I just
Yeah.
ordered it
That's
this week, so it's going to be a few weeks before
Did you
that
use our
comes in.
link?
I did use your link.
Okay, good. I hope
Yes.
so.
I always use the link too when I order from Candy Machines.
I did use your
So-
link. So yeah, so I
And
got a bunch of new
please
plush
code.
in. And I
Good.
wanted to go
What is-
take it to the game store today, but it was literally pouring down rain, like monsooning rain. And so
Yeah.
I decided, you know what? I am not going to go drench myself and then be like a wet rat on the live stream tonight. So, so I'll have to go back one day, maybe tomorrow or Friday, who knows, and just add some Nintendo plush to that machine.
Nice. Did you get that from Candy Machines also, or did you get that from what's the one place? Good Stuff.
I got it from Candy Machines.
Oh, you did. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So what else did you get from them? You ordered the Mario. What else did you get?
I ordered some generic plush.
Generic. Nice.
Nintendo and generic plush from Candy Machines, and then I've got some Pokemon stuff and some South Park, thanks to some Howard Hospitality Group videos coming from Eva.
Those things are awesome, and they do
Yeah.
look really good, like in
Yeah.
person. And they're like, they're a little bit big, but the claw will grab them.
Well, I like them a little bit bigger because I used medium to large size claw machines.
Yeah.
So that works
Yep.
out good for me.
It does, and they
Yeah.
will work in either for sure. And and they're awesome. So
Heck yeah.
very cool. So you guys are supposed to, like Delwick says, you guys are supposed to get some weather, huh?
Yeah, like I said, there's and I'm looking at the forecast. There is Hillary. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but it says Hillary. It's a tropical storm, and it's at the coast of Mexico, or whatever, or going up, and it should hit us or something. They're saying, and that would be awesome. 90 degrees. That'd be wonderful, and I hope there's lots of rain.
That's nice.
Yeah, you definitely want a tropical storm because when they get to hurricane level, that's when they get crazy. But tropical storms are like just a heavy rain. I feel like we had one today. It was monsooning so hard here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever get any humidity down there, David, at all, or is it just dry?
Yeah, no, like we get some big storms. So last year was a beautiful summer. We had so many storms. It was really humid, and like I'm not normally used to having mosquitoes where I live, but we got infested with mosquitoes. I had bites all over me. I was wrestling the mosquitoes trying to survive. So it was pretty awful. I had like all these little portable fans with the blue lights, and it would suck up the mosquitoes because they fly into the light and then they get sucked up, and then it'd be a sticky pad. Bought so many of those on Amazon, but it was awful. I had bites all over, but that's because I'm not used to mosquitoes in Arizona. But it was a beautiful summer. But this year we haven't really had too many storms, so it's been warm. So I'm excited about the cooling down a bit. So
I had no idea you guys got mosquitoes down there. That wouldn't be something.
well, if we get enough storms, we can. We have to have a lot of storms, and that's what happened last year. Last year we did hit 100 and some odd degrees for a short period of time, but it was most of the summer was just nothing but storms. It was beautiful.
Nice. Very cool. Well, Candy Machines. Kevin's here from Candy Machines.
Hey, what's up, Kevin?
You guys have questions for Candy Machines? He is here in the chat. Good time to ask him a bunch of stuff. And Waco said he's got mosquitoes there in Waco, Texas, too. So we have them bad. Like, we get them really bad because we're in farming country and we're just surrounded by rice fields. So we get them really bad.
Yeah,
but
we get them pretty bad here, too.
You do?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
probably like the size of cars where you're at, aren't they?
They really are. Yeah, the bugs here in the South are just like awful.
Oh, man.
We get some very large bugs and they're gross.
Yeah, big bugs, big spiders, that kind of stuff. Oh, we got our first super chat already this evening from Mr.
There we
Anime
go.
Pro.
New super chat.
He says somebody needs to shave, namely somebody on the right there. I don't know.
Oh my
and
goodness!
comb his hair.
Yeah, no, my wife came in and was playing with my head, and felt really nice. But I wanted to show you guys. Have you seen these? You know what this is?
That is from Splatoon, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Isn't it look so nice?
That is awesome. Where did you get that
those from?
Eva.
There you go.
Nice.
And then I got one too. But I also got other colors. Like there's a blue one, an orange one. It looks so good.
Those were $2 each, right? $2 each, weren't they?
I believe so. They're kind of more expensive, but they are so worth it. Like there's so many little the octopus or whatever.
Yeah, the detail.
The detail's really nice.
Those look really nice.
And there's like the coloring on the tentacles legs.
Has that nice
They're really
transition. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I wish I could show you a few more, but I don't really have that many. I didn't order that many. I just want to see what they look like.
We got our first question of the evening, and I can go last or whoever wants to go first, but wants to know, how do you guys organize your keys for all your different locations? So he saw our video, and then I'll jump down before we answer that. We got another super chat from Waco's Car Wash
There we
channel,
go.
Elevators and More, $5. Yesterday he was at Choctaw Casino Resort, and I saw a cube claw machine. Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
Very cool.
The cube.
Speaking of cube, we got to talk about that too. But let's answer this question first.
Let's do that. You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
So my answer is there is no organization. I mean, look at my keys. Here's some of my keys right here. So as you can see, it's just a big mishmash mosh of keys. And basically, I've kind of gotten to the point where I know which key is which just from using them so much. But this is the location, or these keys are mainly for the flea market arcade. Everything else, like like my full line machines, pretty much all use the same key for the most part. So that part's easy. But the game store, I actually keep those on my personal keychain. As weird as that is, just so I don't forget them when I'm going there. So I don't know. It's pretty close by, so I stop in there quite a bit, and I'm always checking on the machines anyway. So they're just on my personal keychain.
How do you do it, David?
I have one of those hiking clips, backpack clips. They're kind of shaped like this, and
a carabiner or whatever.
Yeah. I just put them all on there. But I've actually really limited myself on how many keys I have, like, because I've changed out to my machines all to be matching and stuff like that. And then I have a matching padlock, which I bought 600 or whatever 300 padlocks, so they're all the same key. And I got keys all over the place, but I only, they're all spares. I just keep them in a drawer. But I did notice in the video today that Howard put out that he has money bags for every single one of his locations. Mark,
so the reason
I noticed that right away when he was pulling.
The reason we did that is because, this is not being like conceited or anything, but like we're starting to get up there in locations, and so we don't know who's going to take the kids to go. And so what we've done is we've made like one main basket that we kind of keep in one of the cars, which has a lot of them in it. And then we have another basket. So basically we have 3 baskets, one for each route. So we have 3 routes that we do. And so we basically, if we're going to go to a certain area, we just grab that area's basket and then take it and throw it in the car wherever we're going to go. But we also have a master key, like you guys. We have a master set also, which has every key on it, but we kind of just keep that around in case of emergency. But the kids really like having the right keys on the right keychain for each location, so we kind of just decided to do that. And then in each bag we put it's also nice too, because when I come back to do videos, like if I don't collect with them, then and they bring it back, they bring me the bag and it's got the money in it and I can count it and it's got the location and everything on it. So and these luggage tags are in our videos. These are awesome because we used to do the plastic ones, and these are metal, like you use on, like if you're going to go on a plane flight for your luggage, and they're just heavy duty, nice. And then each bag has, I don't know how many keys each location, depending. So this is just for one vending machine, and then we have a master set which has the second one of these on it. So then that way, if something happens, we can't find the bag, at least we have a backup on the master set. But we've started doing this because it was easier for me to count. It was easier to keep track of the locations, and then also it's just easier. So and then Wells Fargo gives us free bags as many as we want. So we just ask for, as soon as every time we get a location, we get a new one. But it's worked for us. I mean, it's kind of overkill probably, but you saw Sam doing he had the master set in our Hilltop Diner location, that video that we just put out with the diner, and you saw how hard it is when you got all those keys on a keychain to try to find the right key, and he's going through. And so you guys probably know your keys really well, but we're not that great, and we have a lot of duplicates because we have the same machines, but it's nice to have them separate. So that's how we do it. But we're kind of OCD, and Natalie likes things organized, and I like the fact that the bag with the name on it with the money, and then I can count it and do my videos and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, for sure.
Well, anyways,
stream 2 weeks ago when I was at the mall, I organized all my money in Walmart bags. Do you remember me pumping the money?
Yeah, I do. I do remember that. Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yeah. So that was about as organized as I got.
So Mr. Indiana has a question. Is there anybody I can rent to own a claw machine? So candymachines.com has financing, or they did, on their website. And they had a special they were running. And also during the MBVA, they run a show special too. And it's a good deal. They have some money off their machines, and they usually do like a special financing during MBVA. So they run like a 12-month no interest like financing deal, which is awesome. And I think they also have like Afterpay on their website and Klarna. I know they have Klarna for sure. So that's another option too. And then I know that Grant's working on doing financing in his machines too. I don't know about Krabby Claw. Does he do any type of financing yet,
I
David?
think he uses Pay too. Also, he got signed up for that. So or there's something similar to that where you do like 4 or 5 payments or something like that. Make it easier. I'm not really sure how it's all done, but he does have some sort of financing too.
So I think the best option right now is Candy Machines as far as financing is concerned. They have the best deal that I've seen out there, and you can get, they have all different size claw machines and stuff, and it's a great way to get in the business. They also have, if you're trying to keep it inexpensive, they have like the 2-inch bulk machines like we do, like, if you wanted to get like, into Pokeballs or sticker machines or candy machines, they've got great deals on those too, and it's a really inexpensive way to get started. Sure. So Bullicon likes our organization of our bags. Thank you. It took us a while to get there, but we were trying to find the best way, and I think it is nice, to be able to just grab a location and know that the right keys are on there, because we didn't buy 300 locks or 600 locks like you did. I think we went on Amazon and bought I think you could buy them 100 at a time. And so we have like 2 different lock sets. And so it's nice to have the right lock on the right, key.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I think if you want to buy locks, it's padlocks.com or something like that. Allpadlocks.com.
Oh, nice.
I forget.
See, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I think it's allpadlocks.com. You can find like a whole bunch, and they'll match the keys. They have so many different locks. You can buy them in wholesale bulk price or whatever. Not really wholesale, but a discounted rate because you're buying them all the same, and they'll be keyed the same, and that's what I did.
And Drex said, "God, this year numbers are growing, not like Galaxy games at over 40 grand, man." Congratulations, man! That's
Thanks
awesome.
Thanks again. Yeah, we're working hard. We want that silver play button.
Yeah, I want you to get the silver play button, and then I want you to send it to me so I can hold on to one. Or bring it with you. Bring it with you. I'm sure you're going to be silver by the time we go to March in Vegas.
I hope so.
That'd be awesome.
That would be pretty.
You might make it
take a picture with it and fly home.
Right, let's go on the carry-on if so, for sure.
Oh, nice. So yeah, it's always good to have a master set, and that's for sure. And a lot of people only have their master set, and then the extra keys are just in a bowl at home. But we try to do it that way. But yeah, for sure, always nice to have a master set, just kind of in your glove box or something, just in case something happens. Quiverful Vending, who we all know as Gabriel, who won the 24-inch Galaxy claw machine, and now has his own business. It's called Quiverful Vending, LLC. He said, do you think most business owners would be more inclined to let you place a claw machine if you offer them commission? 100%.
Yep.
But don't offer too much. Don't offer the world if you can. Try to start low. So we have a story about this, is that we got an okay on a location as long as we give them something. Day before yesterday, Amelia got a boba shop, and they said, well, what do we get out of it? And we always kind of say, well, nobody's really asked her to have commission yet, probably because she's 11, but we can offer some sort of commission. And she's like, well, let us know what you're thinking, or you can just pay us a flat fee every month for the location. So my idea is to offer 10%. Do you think that's too low?
I mean, it's a lot more than you're already offering, right? So it's a good starting point.
So I was thinking 10% or like $25 a month, because I mean, how much is really 13 by 18 space worth, like in a business? I mean, is it worth, So well, let me know what you guys think in the comments.
I mean, how much are you averaging a month per machine? So break it down. So are you averaging at least $250 a month per machine?
Yeah, most of them.
So then 10% would be about accurate for that.
Yeah.
or the $25, so to speak.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I don't currently, which I think most people are kind of getting up to now. Mini claw machines have gotten really popular, and mostly everybody I see in the Discord, unless they got kind of a funky location for some reason. And like you've seen 720 Vending's new videos and stuff. If you find a good location, you're gonna at least make $100 a week. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that's easy. And so if you don't, then you probably should be looking for another place for it. And so I mean, at least we make $400 a month minimum, you know, and usually it's quite a bit more than that. And you saw the new locations that we have, we've been posting this week and how well they're doing. And it's just crazy, like how popular these machines are. And thanks to David for the toys, you know, he gave us ideas on what toys to get and watching his videos and stuff. And if you have the right stuff in there, guys, it totally works. And
Totally.
you guys will do really well. But I really do think it has to do with the prizes. I think that's the biggest thing that we've noticed is that since we put good stuff in, like you ordered, Matt, then you know it's been through the roof. It's been awesome. So
Oh yeah, I mean that goes for all machines. Like my stacker machine, you know, I put more Pokemon stuff in it. It made more money. The stacker machine at the flea market arcade barely makes any money because I've got terrible prices in it, and I know that. But like
Yeah.
even when I had the Pokemon plush in the claw machine there, it did better. Now that I'm out of Pokemon plush, it did worse. So yeah, prizes definitely drive how much money you make.
yeah,
Totally.
and like the diner is a really good. What do you want to say? Like an example of that is that we had really cheap like generic stuff that we just got. I don't even know where we got it, like just to get started in those machines to get them placed. And they weren't doing great at all. And just this past week, when we put the new stuff in there with the boba and all the stuff, they've already tripled. And I'm like, it's all about the prizes, guys.
Totally.
I mean, get the good stuff. You don't have to pay a lot for it. There's a lot of stuff out there that's really good, like some of the all-star mini plushes and other things that are out there that they really like that don't cost a lot of money. But put the right stuff in there and you'll see. And watch David's videos and our videos. And if you have bigger machines like Matt has, watch his videos and see what we're putting in there because it does really work. And Cosmic Vending is another one that does really, really good stuff in his machines. ENT Vending, I've watched a few of their videos lately, and they've got new stuff that's awesome in their machines. So definitely check out those and see what to put in your machines. And you know, we just ordered all of our Halloween stuff and our Christmas stuff. So make sure you're thinking about Christmas, and it might be a little late for Halloween at this point. I think you probably won't. Well, you probably have another week or so to order for Halloween.
Depends on where you're ordering from.
Right. So if you're ordering from, you know, here in the States, you're fine. But if you're going to order from China, from Eva or something, you're going to be ending up right at the 1st of October, which we're running ours September all the way through the end of October. So you'll just get 1 month's worth, but it doesn't mean you can't keep it till next year. It's not like it's going to expire. So you could always save it and use it the following year. PA Pokemon Pulse has a question for you, Matt.
Yeah.
When
am I expanding to new locations? We totally saw her.
You see, they totally saw you crawl by.
I think she did that on purpose. I don't know.
She probably did.
As far as when am I expanding the new location? So it's something I've been thinking about. I haven't really put any effort into it yet because I'm still working on some machines right now. But there's a lot of things on the forefront that I'm working on. You know, I'm working on that toy soldier claw machine, which I've got it like 95% working. Still has some issues I need to work out before it's location ready. So once that's ready to go, it'll be good to go. I need to swap out some machines at the school and bring that machine that's currently at the school back here, and then take a machine I have here back to the school. Do some work to that one before it's location ready. And I'm waiting on some new machines. Once the new machines from Candy Machines comes out, I'm going to be working on a deal for a Galaxy Claw machine, which, you know, once that comes in, we'll be looking for a new location. So there's a lot of things. Like I feel like we're waiting for the dam to break and then the water's just going to flow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff on the way.
Yeah. That's what we want to hear. Mm-hmm. So I just realized it's 6:30 and we haven't even talked about our giveaway yet.
Oh, are we giving something away?
Huh?
What are we giving away?
Oh, go ahead.
What do we have for him, Jonathan?
It's up on the screen.
We are giving away a cube factory claw machine from azamusements.com. Myself, Galaxy Games 843, Jonathan from Howard Hospitality Group, David from Xtreme Vending, and Quick Play, all working together to bring you this amazing giveaway. Again, thanks again to azamusements.com for working with us on this giveaway. As you can see there on your screen, we're giving away this beautiful Cube Factory Claw machine with amazing, beautiful LED lights. It gives the players a whole new view and brand new way to play. So it's definitely awesome. And all you need to do in order to register to win is just fill out a simple form that's located on our Discord server. And if you haven't joined our Discord server yet, all the information on how to get there and how to join is in the description of this live stream. So, guys, make sure you guys get that filled out. And when are we giving it away, guys? What did we decide on a date?
October 11th.
October 11th.
Yeah, October 11th.
I need to write that down. Let me write that down because
We wanted to do it so we could get prepared for another giveaway possible if we go to IAPA.
there we go. What do you mean if we go to IAPA? I'm going to IAPA.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know who's all going and stuff like that, and I don't know if we're doing the giveaway before IAPA because it's only a month long. So
PA Pokemon Pole says, I feel like we need models showing off the cube like the Price is Right. That's exactly what I was going for.
Yes.
I was going for the Price is Right announcer voice right there. How'd I do,
did
guys?
sound like that too.
You
did
did
a
totally
really
do
good
it.
job.
And you win. Yeah, it was totally good. Very good.
All right, that's it. I'm moving to Burbank, California.
Nice. Come on down.
Come on down. You're the next contestant on the Cube Factory
You're
Machine
right.
giveaway.
You know, funny story. Did I tell you guys about this? I had a school teacher who got to go on The Price is Right, and they won 3 cars.
Mr. Papa
Whoa.
Giorgio, huh?
They won. They had to guess the 3 prices of the 3 cars. You know, I don't remember. The person that he brought in the video of the recording back when VHS was still kind of around.
Yeah.
And they recorded it and they put it on for like 15-minute segment. We got to see his little show. It was really
Nice.
cool to see him win. I don't even remember what happened. I just know he won the 3 cars. It's really cool.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
Question for you, David, from Waco's Car Wash Channel, Elevators, and More. How do you pay commission or rent for your claw machines?
What I just keep track of the numbers. So with Nyax or the Kiosofts, I just go on the back office and I take a look at what it's earned in that X amount of period.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I pay out on that, I reset the numbers with Nyax or take a note of how much has been paid out so far. And you can set a date and time too with all this stuff. So it's pretty easy once you get to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Then on the machines that are not hooked up to credit card readers, I do it the old-fashioned way. I go onto the computer on the or the display on the claw machine, go in the menu, and I check the audit. And so if the audit shows 1,200 credits, like today went and did that day, and there's a machine that had 1,200 credits. Yeah, 1,200 credits is that's a quarter per credit, so that's $300. And then I just do the math on whatever I pay out that location, their percent, and then I pay them out. Let's say it's a 30% commission. Then I pay out 30% of 300, which is $90. Give them $90, and 210 stays with me, and that's how I do it. That's the question, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Super Chat just came in.
Oh, missed it. Sorry.
Bring it up.
Oh, 720 Vending. He's here. I didn't see him come in. Hippo character running at high speed.
He
His
snuck
legs
in the back
forming
door
a-
there.
Are you coming on the live stream at all, 720?
He might be at work.
Oh, is he?
I don't know. He could be. But yeah, if not, he can message me and I can bring him up. So let me go back to comments. Oh wait, no, we got another one. I missed also from Mr. Anime Frank. I missed his super chat. Less than 5 days left on the $200 Amazon gift card, which is mine, by the way. So don't even try entering anybody.
It's your $200. I know what I want to do if I win that $200 gift card.
Yeah? What are you going to buy?
Yeah. A Lamborghini toy.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah,
Very
a little
cool.
toy Lamborghini. That's what I'm going to do. That's a little RC Lamborghini.
So let me go back to our questions here. Drew said he bought some stuff from Candy Machines. Hopefully he used our link, and he said he used the Quick Place code, and he got a triple head candy machine. Nice.
Nice, Drex.
Very cool.
Very
So
cool.
we use the triple time. I don't know. Some people use triple shot. I think Quick Play uses triple shot, but we use the
Yes.
triple time because it has the removable canisters. So, but they're both great machines. Awesome. So Mr. Indiana has purged all your videos, David. And he's
Yeah. Did you
Now
ever
he's
figure out how to
working.
get on the Discord, Mr. Indiana? I saw you comment something like that. You couldn't figure out. You just join the link, and then you just join the Discord when you click on the link and stuff. If you have an account with Discord and stuff, pretty easy to do.
Here's a business idea for us from Mr. Andrew Farias. He says we should make a money bags with our 3 logos on them and sell them.
Oh, like merch?
That would
let
be
us
cool.
know. That would be cool.
So
That'd be something
I
we
know
could totally
QuickPlay's
do.
working on QuickPlay money bags, but does anyone have a good source for those? Because I would love to get some other money bags for sure.
Yeah,
Honestly, you
that'd be
just go to
fun.
Alibaba.com, they'll make it for you, and you put your logo, and they'll be like probably 50 cents a piece a bag.
Really?
And
Really?
then you just upsell it, you know, to whatever you're coming. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
$100 a bag.
We'll have to talk to Eva
Yeah,
after
that
the show.
sounds reasonable.
We'll talk to Eva after the show. Well, you just got to autograph it before it goes out, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Then it's worth $200.
Then it's worth $200.
Wow. My spilt coffee on it's worth $300 a bag.
Oh, that'd be like a little bonus right there.
So, Jorn is over in France, right? Isn't that where he's from? He says good afternoon because it's French.
Hey.
No, he's in the Netherlands.
Oh, Netherlands. That was it. Sorry. My bad,
Good
Jorn.
afternoon.
Sorry. I
Almost.
forgot.
Yeah, it's good evening.
I apologize.
Welcome, Jordan. Thanks for being here, man.
So Vibe Source has a question or a comment for us. It says, what do you tell a youngster person 15 to 18 years old who's really intrigued and wants to create a real profitable business with claw machines? Do it.
Do it. Watch E&T Vending's videos.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, ET Vending. I love their channel.
Watch
They're
Amelia,
fun.
man. She's 11.
Yeah.
Sam's 14. You know, Amelia's going to be 12 in November, and she's doing it. You can do it. And
So
when you're younger, go ahead.
I was going to say, you know, I always brag about you and Amelia, right? All the time. And whenever I talk, so I went. I've been playing basketball with these elderly people. It's awesome because they're really awesome. They got a lot of knowledge and they have such good accuracy on their shots because they've been playing ball for a while. Anyways, that's not the story. But I sit down and I talk to them about the business, and I always brag about how I know an 11-year-old kid that makes more money than their school teacher, and it's so funny to have a conversation. Yeah, more. Yeah, right. I'm like, here she is, you know, what, 6th grade, maybe 7th?
Yep,
what grade is it? 6, and she's making more money.
In high school. Yeah,
owns a business, makes more money than her elementary school teacher. So I think it's pretty cool. Always brag about it.
We went in the other day. Well, actually, last night. I shouldn't say the other day, but last night was like open house because their school started today, and the teacher mentioned what she did in front of the whole class. I thought that was really cool. She's like, "Did you guys know that Amelia does blah 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 blah?" And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know that people knew like, you know, the whole story or whatever." And she's like, "Oh yeah." She goes, "I've been wanting her in my class for years, and you know, I think you're such an inspiration and blah blah." And Amelia's just like, "Please don't embarrass me." Like she's just sitting there
so
like,
cool.
Right? Yeah, and I was like,
so they know
really cool.
they know that she's an entrepreneur, huh?
Yeah, and kind of like, I think just to get the other kids to be like, do something. You know what I mean? Don't sit on your butt and play video games all day. You know, do something. So I think that was kind of what because she was talking about going to camp and all the stuff they're going to do throughout the year, and I think it was kind of like, you know, let's go. You know, let's do something. So, Mr. Indiana wants to know, do most people pay a percent or a flat fee to locations? I don't think many people pay a flat fee that I know of. I just thought it might be easier for Amelia for like her first time just to pay $25, and you know, but I don't know. Most people pay a percentage, but I think $25 is pretty good for her, you know, to not have to pay any more than that because we don't have any commission locations yet. But whatever you guys think, you know, it's up to you.
Yeah.
It's just, you don't really know.
Remember, too, percentages, you're only going to pay them what you're making anyway. So flat fee could be worse.
It's true. That
Huge
is true.
super chat just came in, though. Make sure you recognize it. From Nicole.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Nicole.
Hey.
That was so nice.
She's so kind with us all the time. I feel like we get like, she spoils us, and I don't even think we deserve that.
She's just so positive. She's just such a positive person. Like, she's always like, "How's your day going?" And my friends over here are doing a video. Come join us, and like, just super cool, you know.
Yeah.
So very cool.
She says, "Go get Amelia a boba tea. Great stream." Yes.
Nice. Very cool.
Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you so much. So let's see. People were answering his questions about the percentage, and he's saying thank you for the help. They're asking Gabe how he decided about his quiverful vending name. They like it. They think it's cool. What else we got?
Mulberry Vending here says, don't forget to smash that like button,
Yes,
guys.
please.
Don't forget about that.
Let me do that. I forgot to do that too.
What? I did it before the stream started.
Same.
Oh, I just did it
I
right
have
now.
to close out of the stream because you get I got really bad internet, as you guys may know. I don't know if you know that,
Well,
and it lags up.
If you get robotic, it happens.
So I don't know about you guys, but my credit, or I shouldn't say our credit card sales have been through the roof, and I don't know what's going on. If something's happening,
I don't know, because I'm seeing it even at the laundromat. Like, I'm not used to having credit card sales at the laundromat, and like I'm seeing a lot more credit card sales at the laundromat too.
Yeah, because you saw our videos, the ones we released this week, and like when I went to go collect, I'm like, oh, like the Linda's had like a bunch of 20s, which was cool. Like I didn't see them until I got home. There was like 3 in a row at the very bottom, but I think it was like 5 or 6 of them in there. But it wasn't until I went on and got I'm like, what is going on? Like, I don't know. But ours have been crazy. So if you guys are seeing that, congratulations, because ours have been just awesome with our credit card sales. If you're looking for Niax readers, make sure you go on Niax.com, use Matt's Galaxy Games 843 code, get yourself some Niax readers. If you're looking for Kiosoft, we have Jack's phone number. We can get you, and you can get into Kiosoft. But man, just the fact that they're doing so well, and I mean, we have a lot of restaurants, so that might be part of it too. But like ours have just been crazy, even at our grocery stores, which isn't really big most of the time. So I didn't know if anybody else was seeing the same thing, but it's been really good. So
that's another reason why I can't wait for these new machines from AZ Amusements, from CandyMachines.com, because I want to get readers into the game store like crazy, because I think I'm missing out now. I'm totally missing out on sales.
Yeah, you are definitely. You guys got me into the credit card readers, and remember in March how fun it was when I told a guy that it is possible to make $400 a week at a location, and it was so fun to show that. And since March, now you're talking about 5 months, not even 5 months, because it was the end of March. My lifestyle has changed so much because of the credit card readers, and it's just incredible. I don't even think I told you guys I got a shop being built next door to me, a storage shed. 1,500 square foot building now being built, so I can put my machines in there and work on it into the comfort of my house.
That's so awesome.
That way,
that's very cool.
So I'm expanding. It's the business expanding really fast. It seems like I can't believe that I've generated over $100,000 since March.
Nice, like a boss.
Yeah, like I can't believe it. I'll show you. I hit $100,000 on just the Niax readers. This is just reported.
Damn, that is crazy.
I don't know if I hit it like last night, or I don't know if it'll show up.
Oh, there it goes. Wow, look at that this year. 71,000 transactions for $100,000.
Isn't that crazy? Like, I get chills looking at that number.
David,
that's only since March.
Right. You still got like August. 5 months left.
Yeah, you still got like a lot of the year left to go, man. That is awesome. Off the chain.
And it's crazy. When there's now I got Kiosoft, so there's more numbers that you don't see on there. That's generated another 4,000. And then, of course, the route that doesn't have credit card readers, like I still got a lot of locations with no credit card readers. So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's so crazy.
I put up this comment to tease you because you're talking about how much money he made this year, and it says, "Can we start a GoFundMe for David so you can get new internet?"
I really wish I could get something better out here in the countryside.
Right.
Well, he's got no money, you guys. He needs money. Can you send him some money so he can get himself a pair of headphones and a microphone? Just teasing, man. Just teasing. So
I like that. That was fun.
Emmanuel says he finally gets to join us, which is awesome. Welcome, Emmanuel.
Hey, thanks for being here, and glad you were able to find us on the podcast. That's really cool.
Yeah, very cool. Really cool. You're not late. We're only We're only 40 minutes in. It's
And
actually
there's no
going kind
rules
of
here.
slow.
It's come and go. It's come and go. There's
Yeah.
no rules.
So Vibe Source says, any advice for a 16-year-old? Yes, get going. It's so much easier when you're younger. You're going to get locations far faster and easier than any adult ever would.
I think so too.
And kids, I mean, the business owners love to see kids with initiative and wanting to do something, and showing that they're being an adult and that they're doing their own thing. They love that. And I can't tell you how many times business owners have been impressed with Amelia. And yeah, she's 11, but even being 16, I can't think of any other kids around here that are doing anything like that in high school or anything. And their senior projects are like super lame. Like they're not even doing anything cool, like running a little business or do anything like that. It's like, like how many Starbucks can I make in an hour, like that kind of stuff. And it's like, that's not real life. So I think also, they don't teach you that in school. So what you're going to learn from doing this now is going to carry you into your 30s and 40s and 50s. And the fact that you get to learn how to start your own business, how to handle money, how to talk to people, how to, build like your own little empire. And the harder you work, the more it pays off. So the more locations you get, the more machines you get, the more money you make, the more you put back into it, the bigger it is. And by the time you're 18, so 2 years from now, so Amelia started only a year and a half from now, and she's a little over 50 something machines now, just claw machines. And think of what you can do in a year. You could be at 50 machines making really good money, and it's not that hard when you're young. So, and you're already driving, I'm guessing, because you're 16. So you can drive around and collect from your own locations, man. You got it set. I think and then I shouldn't say man, I should say, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but you're gonna kill it. I'm excited for you. I think this is the best time to get started if you haven't already. And I think that join the Discord if you haven't already, because there's so many people that will help you. And there's a lot of young entrepreneurs in there that are trying to do the exact same thing. And there's more than enough room. So definitely get in there and learn. I learn stuff in there every day. So plus you're young, so the toys. I mean, you're just gonna have a blast. And I think it's just you could do fairs, you could do all kinds of stuff being young like that. It's just awesome. I'm excited for you. So
I always think of that like that video game, the Lemonade Tycoon, whatever. You ever play that game?
Yeah.
Lemonade.
Or the one where you slid the beers or whatever down the counter.
Tapper.
What was that?
Tapper.
Yeah.
Tapper,
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
You got to jump ahead. You got a nice super chat that just came in from Waco's Car Wash, Elevators, and more.
Says, I went to Buckeyes today in
Buc-ee's,
Denton, Texas. They have 250-foot video on YouTube. What's that mean? 250?
I'm not sure what the 250 FT is, but Buc-ee's is the largest gas stations in America. They have like 100 pumps. So I'm not sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're huge. And they won't allow semis in there either. So it's all like regular traffic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you for the super chat. That's awesome.
the one shirt I wear with a little like beaver on it,
Mm-hmm.
That's the Buc-ee's beaver.
Aw. Well, let me go down. Where am I here? Let's see. Where did I leave off? Sorry, I was trying to get caught
he says 250-foot wash tunnel. That's what he's saying.
Oh.
Like for your car wash?
Yeah.
That's a really long
I don't know about like where you guys are from, but like where I'm at right now, they're building a car wash like on every street. Like and like they're trying to so now it's a big competition on trying to get you to come to their car wash. So it's like the one we went through the other night. It was like driving through a rave show with LED lights all over the place and like all kinds of craziness and like it was just nuts.
Nice.
So it's like it was a really long one too, and all the different soaps and waxes and protectants and all that stuff. It was crazy, but so it's probably something similar to that.
Very cool.
I want Christmas lights in mine. I want Christmas music and everything, especially when the holiday season comes around.
Yeah.
So have you guys gotten into doing or even thought about doing any more arcade game stuff? Are you guys thinking about doing anything? So I got kind of upset this morning, when I went there and I had to, shell out almost $300 something to get this machine fixed, and I was kind of like, that's not cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I don't know what you guys think, but I really like the arcade games, and because I love arcades, but I'm just trying to think if we should get more or not.
So
I was wondering what you
here's
guys-
the big picture, and here's
Okay.
here's kind of how I'll describe it. So there's different levels of arcade games. So there's classics, which are like Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, stuff like that.
Mhm.
Then there's stuff that still make money, like driving games and like shooter, like the newer shooter games. And then there's stuff that's basically you probably just want to keep at home, right?
Right.
So there's all kinds of different stuff, and like it's going to vary from location to location. It's going to vary from state to state. Now remember, I got my start with arcade games. That's my roots. That's where I started with all my knowledge of everything. So, and when I say like from state to state, like here in South Carolina, if I were to put an arcade game out on location, doesn't matter if it's a classic or if it's a driver or what it is, I have to have that $250 tax stamp. So if I put a Pac-Man out on location and I'm charging 25 cents per game, the first 1,000 games that somebody plays, then I break even on the tax stamp. And that doesn't even include anything else. So I personally will never put a classic machine out on location.
Yeah.
Now I would consider putting like a Cruising World or something like that, or like your Arctic Thunder or Hydro Thunder or any of those kind of games, in the right location, depending on where it is. But like one thing I'll also point out too is, we watch Quick Plays videos when they collect from their arcade, right? So they have the claw machines on one side, and they have the arcade machines on the other side, and you just see the difference on how much money each one makes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not even a third. It's like
Not
a
even
quarter.
a third. So
yeah.
you got to remember big picture. Like,
Excuse
if you go to a location and there's a classic arcade machine there, someone like you or I, there's a Galaga there. Yeah, oh, cool. Throw 25 cents in there and play a game of Galaga. But kids today, they're like, these graphics are like 40 years old. I don't want to
downloading my phone is what they say.
Right, exactly. So like when it comes to routing games, it would have to be a certain situation and a certain game, and like I won't do any classics for that matter.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So good question. This is a really good question for us. Steve wants to know, for the minis, which spare parts should I have handy for common repairs and where? So I have mine. What do you say, David? You want to go first?
Which spare parts should I have for common repairs and where?
CoinMex.
I think, CoinMex is good. A gantry is up there on my top. Would be gantry, CoinMex. Basically, those are the two. Joysticks, some joysticks and buttons. Although I don't really replace too many. I actually, my laundromat called me and said, "Hey, someone busted your joystick one day," and I was in the town doing my collection. I was like, "Oh, well, I got a spare joystick on me," and so I went over there and fixed it in 2 minutes, and I was done. And I'm so grateful I had that spare joystick. I just haven't put another spare in my car, but I usually, because I got a little container, I can just put tools in there and parts. It's always nice to have a part of everything, But yeah.
So for us, we have a tub because we have two tubs. One's like tools, and then the other one's like extra stuff.
I feel like we've seen a video about this. Maybe
I did a video. So and we've added a few things since then, like a voltmeter, thanks to Matt. Needed that a couple times.
Yeah.
So, but we recommend CoinMac 100%. We have two of those, and the reason is that sometimes you need to replace it, then you got to go home, and then you get a call, and you're out. So we always have two in our tub. So then that way we have a backup, and a lot of times you can't get the change out, and sometimes it's just easier to unscrew the 4 bolts and pull the thing off, stick a new one in, and go. Not have to worry about actually taking it apart and stuff then and there. So it's always good, and they do break. So those are good. We have an extra DBA because all of our machines use the same DBA, which is a Pyramid 7400 DBA. So we keep, actually our candy machines have, I think those are MEIs on our candy machines. But we do have one extra DBA that we keep on hand. We always have in each of our machines, candy machines and Golden Houses all came with extra string and bolts and stuff, and we have that bag in each machine. So if the string breaks or anything like that, we have all that there. We do have one gantry in our tub that covers most of our machines, one for candy machines and one for Golden House. And then what else do we have in ours that we really, really love having? That we always keep an extra power cord. So we have it on location when we go
Good one.
there. Like sometimes either they want to move the machine or they'll move the machine around to clean. We've had this happen to us twice, and they'll actually pinch or cut the cord of the machine. Or we had one location that we didn't even notice it, in the fire marshal came in and saw that it was damaged. The cord was damaged, and he told them to shut it off, and they couldn't have it on until we replaced the cord. So we had to go in and replace the cord. So we always have one short and one long cord in our tub.
I was going to say, I remember in your video, wasn't there like a 25-foot cord or something like that you had in there? Yeah.
Yeah, the Amazon ones, and those cheap. They're like $12.99 or something from Amazon. They're really inexpensive, and we always have one long one and one that, that came with the machine, like a short one. We always have one of each in there, and we always carry a power strip and a couple other things in there just in case. But those are some of the things that we keep in ours that are extra, parts that we like. And gantries are, they're inexpensive too. Like, how much are your gantries on your OG minis and your mega minis, David?
I just give them. Actually, Rainey sends me a whole bunch of free ones when I make my big orders, so I haven't even had to order them in a long time, because when you order with her, she gives you like spare parts. But if I'm not mistaken, I'm like $60 maybe for a gantry, and sometimes I'll So and then you have to, and then I'll just tell her to ship it fast, because I've had to do it one time before, and I think I put like two of them together, and it was like $150. That includes shipping or something like that. It wasn't that expensive.
That DBA was kind of hard for us to swallow because it was 200 and something bucks. But like we don't want to have that issue. People shove stuff in them, and we just know we haven't had one go bad on us yet completely, but we just know it's going to happen, and we're going to be screwed until we can get one ordered and get one here. So that was one thing we had to bite the bullet on. So, but yeah, good question though. Very good question. So Emmanuel said, I've tried calling and walking to hotels and offering vending, but they either say no. But as soon as I say claw machine, they never thought of that. And I was thinking I could scrap my vending machine. He must have another part of the question here. So
he's probably talking about moving away from full line and going strictly amusement, which a lot of people do.
That's what I end up doing. If you recall, in one of my, I actually started with, before claw machines, I did a full line. And I was trying so hard because I inherit this route. I tried so hard to expand it. Every time I get a new location, it seemed like a month or two later I would lose that same location because of certain rules, or corporate would step in, and it was just not working for me. And that's when I came up to the claw machines, and then I was like, "Whoa, let's try mini claw machines." Yeah. So
Waco's Car Wash Channel, Elevators and More wants to know what you guys had for dinner tonight.
So I actually had Sonic tonight, which Sonic is not great, but it was quick and it was raining, and you can pull under the awning to get the food. So that's why we went to Sonic tonight. Like I said, I tried to go to my game store, and I was trying to hurry back to ensure that I was on time and prep for the stream. So Sonic it was.
Natalie made homemade burgers, but I'm eating after the stream, so I haven't had dinner yet. So what about you, David?
So one of my viewers, they're the Narwhals. I forget what they changed their names to. They sent me a care package of food, and I made them the last little bit of the food. I forget the name of the company. It's like it's in California. It's like Poros. I don't know the name of it, and we don't have it out in Arizona. But they always send me this care package every once in a while. They're so sweet. So I made some things. Yeah,
very cool.
That's cool.
It's fun when you have a YouTube following that cares about you, because then they send you food sometimes.
Nice. Don't forget to hit the like button.
That's right.
So what else we got? So Mr. Indiana, it costs no money to join the Discord. It is free.
Completely free.
So completely free. And
it's free. He says you have to pay to join. No, you shouldn't have to pay. There's a premium membership you can get, and that's optional. It's like $3 a month. You do not have to do that at all. That's just like if you want to support the YouTubers and stuff in some way. But if you join the Discord, you should be in the Discord. I think you just have to go to is it announcements, or there's a channel where you just verify the page. Verify. You hit the little green check mark, and it should open up the rest of the Discord to you. But it's completely free. You can chat on every channel except for the premium channels, which, to be honest, the premium channels, like I said, is just there if you want to support the YouTubers for $3 a month. We just play it Among Us, and it's kind of fun.
So Kevin from Candy Machine says people who know how to merchandise cranes will run circles around everyone else. So true.
It
And
is
I
so
think we
true.
finally got that down. It took us only a year and a half to figure it out. But no, it does. It makes a big difference. And I think the right stuff, man, is where it's at. And
Definitely the right
it's
prizes for
just
sure.
yeah, and you guys got it down, and we learned a lot from Jen Ven when we went to the MBVA conference and watched some of her setups. Man, she's really good. If you want to see somebody's machines, get a hold of Jen Ven, and she's got all of Oregon, most of Oregon she covers, and she does really good stuff with her machines. So, Comp Magic wants to know, how do Chinese white food boxes work in mini crane claw machines? We love them.
So good. Yeah,
So
they're so
good.
good. People
I
love
haven't
mystery
tried them yet,
stuff.
but they look cool. Yeah.
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 So, and then we have people, Quick Play does like Starbucks cups. So you can use almost anything you can think of that, that's like that things are hidden in, and they'll go nuts for it. Mystery gifts do awesome. Or mystery.
What if you got like a mystery box, cube box, and it was red on top, white on bottom, with a little ring in the middle and a little circle, if you know what I'm thinking about. Would you
Yeah.
think that would work?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll bet we could find something like that somewhere. I bet
Yeah.
we could.
I should look that up. Oh my gosh! And if they make mini ones to stick in my claw
Yeah.
machines, that's a good idea.
Let's go hunting, everyone. If not,
I know.
I'm sure we have some manufacturers we could get in contact with.
Mm-hmm. So Mulberry Vending also reminding people, make sure you're hitting the like button. We've got almost 45 people in here right now, and how many likes do we have?
Only
You guys see?
32.
Oh my gosh, you guys. That's ridiculous.
So disappointed.
So, Andrew, this is a good topic that he's bringing up, because got some news from Candy Machines and AZ Amusements both, that all of their new machines that they're going to be putting out are going to be Nyax ready and Kiosoft ready.
Yes.
So if you guys are looking into getting either of those, now both distributors will be basically sending them out ready to go. So, and I don't know about the mounting plates. I'm pretty sure those are also going to be that way. I know because I work with Grant, so he told me that basically they're going to be pre-drilling all the holes on their plates, and I'm sure that Candy Machines is the same way. But then you just get the machine and you can add the reader anytime you want.
Mhm.
So you don't have to order it with it or have it installed or anything. You just order your machine, get it out on location if you want to have a DBA or whatever, and then a month later buy your credit card reader. Use Galaxy Games code from Nyax and go on the Nyax website, order one, or get with Jack or Kiosoft and get yourself a credit card reader. Shows up in the mail, screw it on there and plug in the cable, and you're ready to go, which is awesome. So finally, after all these years, it's starting to happen where everything's becoming plug and play. No more cutting wires, no more soldering, none of that stuff. Awesome news. So good question or good comment, Andrew. That's awesome. So thanks for bringing that up, because that is news I didn't even think about sharing. So very cool. What else we got? Oh, it's almost 7:00. David, you want to do the giveaway?
Yeah, do you want to put it up on the screen again? There
Yes,
we
sir,
go.
I will. There you go.
All right. So once again, another great giveaway. This is our third giveaway that we're doing, and it's the Cube Factory. It's a cube style claw machine that you look up. It kind of reminds me of an arcade cocktail, but it's a claw machine version. Pretty large claw. And the thing with this about this thing, this is really unique and really cool. It will look great in an arcade. I think it will look great in a movie theater. I personally have been trying to brainstorm, because it's definitely thinking outside the box with a cube-shaped box. And I thought to myself, my movie theater would do great with this. My mall location would do great with this. An arcade would do really great, which I got a couple arcades, but I'm not in the contest, of course. It's so easy to enter in this contest, by the way. In the description down below in this video and any of our videos, you can join our Discord that is completely free. And in the Discord, there's a link that says the claw machine giveaway, or it's called. Let me double check the name of it so I can tell you, because I know we have a little rocket ship. Yeah, it says there's a little rocket ship that says giveaway AZ Amusements channel. You click on that, fill out the form. It takes like 1 minute to do. You're entered in the giveaway. We have currently 170 people entered in for this giveaway, but we have partnered up with, like I said, AZ Amusements, Galaxy Games 843, the Howard Hospitality Group, and of course my favorites, the Quick Play channel, because they inspired me to start in the claw machines. And so, anyways, you guys are all my favorite, to be honest. So, but anyways, it's free to do. Make sure you sign up and sign up for the giveaway, and we'll be drawing a name on October 11th.
Nice.
There you go.
Good job, David. That was awesome. Holy cow. Man, you're like a professional and stuff.
I think it's like the first time in 2 weeks. I only had one other day to practice, so
While we were away, a super chat came in.
Uh-oh. Is it 10 o'clock?
It is 10 o'clock on the East Coast, and that means it's time for Mulberry Vending to jump in. Hey, Mulberry Vending, thanks so much.
I can't put it up. They're frozen. What's going on?
Frozen.
The only way to fix it, you're not going to be able to do the comments then if it's broken. I think you have to refresh, which
no. It says page unresponsive.
Oh,
but if I refresh it, we'll all go away, won't we?
Yeah, you can't do it. I think the best thing to do is just we have to keep an eye on the comments.
We'll just call them out. That's all good.
Okay.
No worries. We can call them out tonight.
I can't see them anymore, so I don't know what happened. But
it's all
good. Can't refresh the page, otherwise we'll go bye-bye. So
well, I can see them on the live stream, and I still see them on our streaming software side anyway. So I love this one from Drex LTG. He says the three of you got to talk to Quick Play and come up with a name that represents you all together, Avenger style.
Oh, yes, like the Avenger.
That's an awesome idea.
I like that too. What would we call ourselves? The Power Rangers.
No, definitely not that.
I know, it's a joke. I was a big fan of the Power Rangers, though. That came out when I was a kid. I don't know. It's gotta be.
Jonathan, your comments working because you just popped one up. You popped up the super chat. Oh, we lost your audio now.
You have no audio. Jonathan, can you hold up your fingers like a peace sign if you can hear us?
He can hear us, all right, but we can't hear him.
Check your microphone. See if it's got plugged in or unplugged. I've had that happen where my mic got unplugged right here in the back. So I don't know if that's something.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me now?
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, you're back.
Yeah.
Shemini Christmas. It's only my 10-year-old Mac.
Hey, Captain.
I thought I was going to have to take over hosting at this point.
Seriously. Oh my god.
I know.
Well, welcome.
No,
we're glad you're working.
It's just so hot here. I think everything's just fried outside. It's just
crazy. Do you guys have rolling brownouts and stuff like that over there?
Blackouts? Why do you call them brownouts?
Because that's when they go out and come back on, right? Isn't that what a brownout is?
I don't know. We call them rolling blackouts in California. I never heard of brownout. There was a picture that's going. So Redding, California is about an hour and 15 minutes from us, and somebody just posted something on Facebook before I came on live that the actual stoplights are melting.
I've seen pictures of that in different places.
Yeah, and they're melting in Redding right now, and so they're be careful when you're driving down the road because it's dripping onto the pavement and stuff. That's how hot it is here right now. It's crazy. They must make them out of what do they make yours out of, David, down there? Because you get 115.
Titanium or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
My house is? Sorry, no, I was getting a text from Dale.
The traffic lights.
Oh, I don't know. I never go up and touch them or anything. So I try to run them as fast as I can so I can get past them. So I don't really look at them. But no, honestly, I don't know. Well, they never go out or anything like that. They're always on unless there's a sandstorm or a big storm knocks out the power.
I'm kind of late on the comment, so these are all congratulations that went out to you earlier, David.
Oh, about the
so your comments are working again. So you're good on those.
Yes, I'm good.
Okay,
yes.
Okay, good.
Thank you, guys.
You can still shout them out though. Crazy. I have no problem, and I'll find them.
I cannot believe that I hit 100K since March.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Which
that's
is
so
incredible.
Cool.
It's such a beautiful number.
Man. Goals.
Gonna be crazy.
Here's a good question from Comp Magic. Do you guys ever worry about all machines being keyed the same, i.e. prize box 1 and they don't put you in your box and go to a different machine with higher prize, or worse, someone getting their hands on it So we've heard about that happening.
Mulberry had that happen where they used
Mulberry
the
Vending
key in a
had that
different prize
happen.
locker. Yeah.
So that I don't know how you could really fix that, but with machines being keyed the same, that's why we have locks on our machines. So
Separate
that way,
padlocks. Yeah.
so we have other vendors near us. I trust all of them because they're really cool guys.
Did someone actually go into her machine and open it up and take her money?
No, they wanted the prize in the other machine next to it, so they took.
Like the prize locker key.
Yeah. So they just, which is not. I mean, it's not that big a deal, I guess. But like they ended up taking the prize next to the one that they won. So they wanted whatever was in the other one.
That's actually when I was talking to Rainey, that was a big thing I pushed. She was going to do the same thing. So if you go to my mega minis, every one of those locks are different.
Nice.
And so
that's cool.
There's a good thing and a bad thing about that. So, and she sends out you spare keys, and if people win those keys and they don't use them and they take them home and whatever because they think that's the prize, and then you just lost that key and you have to drill out the lock eventually and replace it. So that's the reason why Rainey didn't want to do that. But the simple fix was on the back side is she put on the newer models, they have it where you have a key door where you can open it up and change out the lock if that happens.
Oh, nice.
So every one of the mega minis are actually keyed differently for the mega prizes, and same with her that locker tower that she has with the 4 prize locker. They're all 4 of them are keyed different. They're labeled 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's kind of cool. So I think that's what we learned from, and maybe we should actually ask Kevin and Grant to see if they can put like door too, so that way you can key everything differently. And if someone steals the keys, you can go into the back door with your normal key and open it up and change out the lock.
And there is a company that I can't remember the name of it that does locks for everything. They're always at the MBVA. They have their own booth there. I can't remember the name of the company, but you can get
Abloy
all
or
of your
like
locks.
That, maybe I think I've seen.
Was it?
I think Abloy was there, but that might be a different thing you're thinking of.
I can't remember the name of it, but they do. I mean, like every lock you can possibly imagine, from like the toy soldier, like lift locks, to like everything you can think of, and or what do they call? They're not lift locks. They're called not channel. What are those locks called? The
cam locks.
Cam locks. Thank you. My brain's not working. Cam locks to everything. They'll key it all the same. Oh man, I'm tired. But yeah, so there's companies out there that if you really want to get fancy and you have your machines and only your locks, and I mean you can definitely go down that route too. So I think we ought to do another congratulations to Mulberry Vending. She's pregnant. For those of you who didn't know, she's on.
No way.
David, you weren't here last week, so she's pregnant, man. Yeah. So
congratulations.
The 4th Mulberry is coming.
She's growing her employee base.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think she's Mormon, but in my church, that's about the happy mediums for kids.
And happy medium. So that's Oh wow.
There was a few members in my ward that it was like a competition of how many kids they could pop out. And they were at like 15 or 16 when I finally moved out of the ward. 15 or 16 kids. That's crazy, isn't it?
That is crazy. So we got another $2 super chat I didn't see from 720 Vending. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Mike. And another one just came in too after that. So
oh my goodness. Everyone's so loving, man.
Just making it rain tonight, guys. Thank you.
Waco's Car Wash Channel, elevators and more. We're getting 7 new car washes, 3 in Waco, 2 in Hewitt, and 1 in Belmead and McGregor. Nice. Congratulations.
Nice.
Very cool.
You need to come to Arizona, because Arizona, we get tons of dust storms. Be a gold mine.
Yeah, David wants to open a car wash really bad.
I do want to open up one.
It's a good next step.
It is.
Yeah.
You're ready.
Well, if everyone does it, I probably won't do it if it keeps going like this. But man, I would love to get my.
They're popping up everywhere here, so I think my next step is either arcade or laundromat. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I still want to do the laser tag idea with the arcade laser tag and stuff. I was hoping I went to get approved for a business loan, because I've had my business for a while, and I tried to get approved for a credit, and they said that they weren't going to approve me, so I'm sad. I wanted $2 million.
Dang.
Me too. I also want $2 million.
Yeah.
Everybody's congratulating Mulberry. That's so awesome. Nice. Congratulations.
So awesome. Congrats.
Yeah. So Andrew said I think we didn't quite totally answer his question. I told about the other vendors that are doing the, um, Nayax and kiosks already. Do you know
Yes.
anything about whether or not Rainey's going that route also?
Oh yeah, they're already Nyax ready. The OG minis, you get them from Krabby Claw too. The OG minis, the Mega minis, and the Gamer minis are all Nyax ready. It's very simple. She made it so easy. So there's a plate on there that pops off with just hanged on by 4 nuts. You replace that plate with the Nyax reader. Use the Galaxy Games A43 discount code. You boom, you're in. You're done. I actually have an installation video. It's so simple. Rainy and for the soldering. So she made it a step easier for soldering for Nyax because you have to get into your mini and open it up and cut the wires and solder. She actually includes a male and female part where the female part is already hardwired to the coin mech. It splits off,
Nice.
and then the male part it's going to be strapped to the female part. You just pull it off. It's a loose wire. Now you can go outside your claw machine with the Mega Mini and you
Solder all
just
that on.
strip the wire and solder it
Connect them.
together, tape it up, whatever. And then now you can just plug it into the female part that's already pre-wired to the coin mech, and it literally slides in. So she made those Mega Minis and OG Minis and Gamer Minis are as easy of an installation for Nyax as Nyax can get, in my opinion.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're doing that if you're going with Nyax, yeah.
Yeah.
Make
Very
sure you use
cool.
that Galaxy 843 discount, by the way.
That's right.
You
Use
know,
that code. Save yourself some
I
cash.
bought 35 units using that code. And if you think about on average, what do I save? Like $30 a unit or whatever. I've
Something
saved
at
enough
least.
to buy 2 claw machines or something like. I'm not
Heck
sure how
yeah.
much I saved. I just know I saved a lot of money with that discount.
I know it's a lot. You save a lot.
Nice. Well, very cool. So, well, it's about time. I mean, they needed to really come up with an easy way to do it, and the only other way that you could do it before was to order them from Candy Machines or AZ Amusements or something and have them install them for you, and then that was the easy way to do it, And now, I mean, you can do it yourself, which is awesome, and not have to. I mean, we all made videos on how easy it is to do, but not everybody's got soldering irons laying around and wire cutters and like all that kind of stuff, and it's intimidating cutting wires in the back of your
But let's be
machine.
honest, though. If you're going to own machines, you really should have those things around because you don't want to have to worry or call on someone else to come repair your machines. You want to learn how to do all that stuff. You want to have those tools because, like I said, if you're going to get a lot of machines, you're going to need those tools.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's a good idea to invest in those tools, even if you're not doing it all at once. Invest one at a time.
Yeah, because sooner or later you're gonna have to attach something or cut something or do something. Yeah, it's true. I
Yes.
didn't even think about that for sure. So Jesse wants to know: does Jen Ven have a YouTube channel? I don't think so. We've been bugging her to do it because
Yeah.
she does like actual restoration stuff on old candy machines and stuff, like really cool, like good stuff. And she's got a pretty significant route, so
Yeah.
she could do some videos. I think she just doesn't like doing videos.
I
But
know she's got a YouTube account, but I don't know if she has any videos on it. Let me see what I
okay.
can dig up.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, the knowledge there is, oh my gosh, she's been doing this since she was a little kid for her dad, and so she's just amazing. She has so much knowledge, and if you guys are getting into this, you might want to start planning now or saving now for March, the end of March next year for the MBVA. Just figure out how much a plane flight is to Las Vegas and start putting $20 a week away or something, and just get yourself a nice little stash going. From now until then, you'd have your money to go to Vegas, and it's probably the best show that there is all year round for those people that want to get into vending and to meet all the people that do the bulk stuff. They do mini claws, and then you got the really cool expo, which is like all things arcade and amusement and bulk and all that. So make sure you guys are kind of putting a little bit of stash away. And I have yet to be to IAPA, so I can't tell everybody what it's all about because I haven't been there, but it looks really cool.
I've been watching a lot of IAPA videos lately, and I cannot wait for this November. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so awesome.
Nice.
Are you going to do another talk, presentation, Jonathan?
I haven't heard anything yet. You mean in March? I haven't heard anything yet. I know that we got some meetings and stuff because I'm on the board, but I don't know if I'm doing any talks. I think that this year Amelia is coming, because everybody wanted her to come last year, and we thought she was a little
Yeah,
too young. So I think this year her and Sam both might come, and I think
that'd
my
be cool.
mother-in-law might come also with Natalie, and then we all go, and then they can go do their stuff, through the day and whatever, and
Oh,
so I think it's gonna be cool. So there'll be like a whole family type thing going on. But I think that should be the show that everybody goes to every year. And it's a great way to meet all the people you see on YouTube that are there, that are in
Yes.
vending. They're all there. We're all there, and a lot of
that was
knowledge.
Speaking
Definitely
of,
worth joining
speaking
for
of, so
sure.
so I just typed. I'm on YouTube right now, and I just
Hmm.
typed in the search just 4 letters, NBVA. Very first video that pops up, the Howard Hospitality Group walkthrough.
Yeah! Nice.
Look at that.
And that's
Too
weird
funny.
too, because amusement, there's a lot of people that did amusement, like type videos from there, and it's surprising that we're on the top, because like I wouldn't think that we would be on the top. And there was a whole section, like I know you went, Matt, and you
Mhm.
checked it out, the whole pool table side and darts and all that kind of stuff, and I
Yeah.
never even got over to that side. So that's a
Yeah.
whole nother part of the
I
show
tried
too.
to show a little bit of everything, and I'm sure
Mhm.
there was still plenty that I missed, but it was so crazy and so overwhelming. And IAP is going to be the same but different. Like there's going to be a lot
Yeah.
of the stuff for like claw machines and games and stuff. But I've been looking at the vendor list. Like all the roller coaster manufacturers are going to be there. All the amusement rides. There's going to be all kinds of like food vendors. Like Dippin' Dots is going to have a big display all set up for
Oh,
you to
cool.
sample all the new flavors of Dippin' Dots. Like pretzel vendors, like when you were doing your fairs, a lot of the vendors there probably would be interested in going attending the show to find suppliers and different cool things like that. So there's going to be all kinds of
Huh.
like concession food samples, like so many cool things like that. It's going to be awesome.
That's neat. Yeah,
I'm
I had
so
no
looking forward to it.
idea.
There's actually going to be rides to ride there too, like all the new rides coming out. It's going to be nuts. So maybe we'll make some fun videos.
Yeah, there's gonna be some car battles going on.
Maybe
I'm
we
sure.
could have Jonathan blindfolded or with a VR headset on,
Right?
spanking the air again. I don't know.
Oh my god, it's funny. Oh my god. So yeah, no, it is. So somebody asked how much does it cost. So I think I'm trying to remember what the annual membership is. I think it's
For
on their website.
NBVA,
Yeah. Do you
I
remember
think
what
it
it
was
was?
150.
Okay, and that includes your first year. You get to go to the show, to the amusement show for free. So your first year, it's all included. So the next year, you end up paying separately for your membership and your to go to the show. But the first year, you get all that in one. So I mean, it's worth it. It's so worth it. And then whatever a plane flight costs and hotel costs, which there's all kinds of deals on hotels. But we recommend that you stay at the what's it called?
The Westgate.
Thank you, the Westgate. So that's where pretty much everybody stays, and then it's like you take the little trolley thing right over to the expo and stuff, and it's all there, and everybody's there, and that's just the place to be. So
next
definitely stay
time
at
I
the
go to
Westgate.
Westgate, I want to request for the third floor. You know why
Really?
the third floor?
Why the third
Because
floor?
the elevator always goes to the third floor before it gets filled up, because that's where the pool is and all the vending and stuff like that. Remember? I missed that elevator when I was going to meet you, Galaxy Games. I was so excited. I couldn't wait.
Yeah.
And I've been up and down the elevator a few times already, going up and out of the room. And I could not get down to the lobby because it'd go to the third floor and and then the elevator would get full. And then by the time it got to me, it was already full from the third floor. I think it was like 4th floor or 5th floor is where I was at. So I was only 1 floor away, but always people filled up from the 3rd floor. So I'm going to request for 3rd floor next year.
So Drex, to answer your question, NBVA stands for National Bulk Vending Association, but it is expanded. It's not just bulk vending anymore. They do claw machines and all kinds of stuff that's included in the NBVA. And it's an annual membership, and basically they do a show once a year. It's in Las Vegas, and it is 4 days, I think, total.
I think the actual show is 3 days, but because I think I want to say it's like the 18th or the 21st or something like that. 18th.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So the actual show, like where you see out, from our videos out on the show floor, that's only like what 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
But the NBVA puts on their own events too, where there's seminars and dinners and mixers and parties and all kinds of stuff like that too, which is separate technically from the actual floor show, like you've seen in the videos.
Right.
Go ahead, Dave.
The experience is so great. Like, it's well worth the sign up too cost, because they cover everything. They cover your cost for the actual event on the floor, where you can play all the arcades and look around. They pay for all that, and then they give you free meals and beverages, and then you get to have all the meets and greets and talk with the other vendors and stuff. So it's fun.
Yeah, it was so funny. I had all these plans to go to the sports book and have dinner and stuff like that, but like they had food for us like at every situation. Like
good.
Yeah. So
dinner was covered pretty much every night, I think. Yeah.
There was a breakfast.
Dinner was covered. Yeah.
Lunch during the actual seminars.
Drinks.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Yeah, and so then it was and you get to meet a lot of people in the industry that are big, big vendors and big bulk of people that do this, like, thousands of locations and stuff, and you get to pick people's brains, which I think was probably the best part about it. And I felt like there's a lot of people that are new, but there's a lot of people that have been there a long time, and a lot of people that came because they watched our videos and they.
And what's funny? Yeah, I really don't think the NBVA saw us coming or understands where we're going from here. You know what I mean? Like, I really feel like we're going to change the NBVA. Like we're going to make it better. We're going to bring all these new people that have fresh ideas, and because let's be honest, there were some people there that were kind of set in their ways and didn't really like change. And
that's a good way to put it.
So big picture though, you have to kind of adapt to the way things are today rather than they were previously, because if you don't, you're going to be out of business. And
and it seems like there's like this big secrets, like, this is the way it's always been, and we don't tell people about this and we don't tell people about that, and it's like, what, people are going to find out no matter what you do, and you can either help people and succeed together, or you can fail. It's your choice on what you want to do, and we want to help people, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And
a lot of people don't want to help people though, because they feel like then they're going to like encroach their turf, and take away from their business.
Yeah.
But there's so much business out there for everyone, guys. There really is.
Yeah. So let me give you an example of that and how that's helped us. So we have another vendor that's in the Discord. He lives 30 miles from us, and we have a town that's in between the two of us, and we constantly every week we're chatting with each other about locations that we might want to go check out. Hey, have you been there? Have you not been there? Because we don't want to encroach on each other's territory, and we don't want to like if they're working on somebody, we don't want to get them upset at us or whatever. And he needed some machines. We had some Galaxies left over that he needed some for a laundromat like right now, and we had some in our garage from the fair that we haven't found locations for yet. We got those machines to him so he could get his location going, and then the next week we were out of town in Santa Barbara, and he went and fixed a machine for us. And so it's like, what, that's what this is about. It's about helping each other. And I totally trust the guy 100%. And we ended up exchanging keys. He's got a set of our keys, I got to give him a set of our, vice versa. And I have no problem with him checking on our machines, and he's just the greatest guy ever. And we just want to help each other. And I think either you can work with people or you can fight people. And there's really, that's a good example of how it should work.
Could you imagine having a relationship like that with that one person in particular? That definitely wouldn't happen.
And that's sad, because what if he did need something? You know what I mean? What if he needed something from us? I'd be more than happy to help him, but I don't see that coming back in return. And that's just sad to me, because it's like there's so many locations, out there that all these people can get. There's no reason you have to fight over anything, and you're not stealing anything. And sometimes you go in and people just don't like you. What what's the reason? You don't know, but maybe you just put them off for some reason, or they had a bad day and they said no. But it doesn't mean that the next person can't go in there and get that location, and then you guys can service it together or share it or whatever. There's no need to fight, and I think that's I saw a lot of that at MBVA where there's a lot of the people that are the old school way and don't do this and don't do that, and I think that I see what they're saying with people coming in or showing other people how to do what we do on our videos and sharing. But it's like, how long is a business going to run their own claw machine? Not probably very long. They're not going to go order toys.
Not on top of their existing business. Plus,
right.
I always, it's funny too, because like I get people asking me all the time, aren't you afraid that your location is going to want to do it themselves, or aren't you afraid that you're gonna create competition in your market? And I'm like, no, bring them on. Let the business, set up a machine. In 6 months, when they're tired of it, who are they going to call to sell it to?
Exactly.
Me.
Yeah.
Right. and then they just did all the hard work for me. Now I just got to service it, and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's
100%.
what we had somebody complaining about that at the MBVA. Like you guys are making these videos. You're pulling all this money out of these machines, and people are going to buy machines, and then they decide it's not for them. Well, that's how else are you going to find out if it's for you or not?
Yeah.
And if
how many people have started a restaurant that didn't work out? How many people have started? And it's like, at least they got the initiative to try.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to help them succeed. And maybe they do, maybe they don't. But someday I may need something from that guy.
Yeah.
And I'd much rather be the guy that helped him, that he can help me in return, than be the guy that is his worst enemy. That doesn't help me at all. And it doesn't put out a good example for my kids. Like if I'm trying to teach a million, all these people, it's like they call us, they need something, go help them. Stop what you're doing and go help that guy out, because you may need something, in return. So, yeah. Anyways, sorry, we have a super chat from Waco's Car Elevators and more, $5.
Thanks for the super chat.
Oklahoma is the largest casino in America with around 218,000 square feet of gaming space. Holy cow, that's crazy.
That is crazy. That's huge.
That's insane. So, anyways, I think you're right, and I think there's a lot of people that will fight us on, on what's going on. But I really feel like there's enough room out there for everybody, and I'd much rather be friends with everybody than have a bunch of enemies that I can't get any help from.
And honestly, soon those people that don't like our ways, they'll be outnumbered soon anyway. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm going through memory lane here, going through all the comments that we were talking about in the Discord.
Yeah.
And it's just so much fun. I'm trying to look for that picture. So one of the greatest things ever was meeting everyone that showed up. It was so great. We had Lane Amusement, we had Narwhals, we had Insert Coin, we had so many people show up at the NVBA. We had Quick Play, we had Jaime.
I got the picture right here.
It was fun. Clock Kicker Aaron walked in with his crew. Oh, that was so much fun. And we got a picture with everyone together. And Sever Cody was facing away from the camera.
Hold on, I got the picture. There he is. Hold on.
Can you put it up on your screen?
Yeah, can you share it? Because that's what I'm trying to look for, is that picture. You guys send me a copy of that picture, because I used to have a channel, and I think we got rid of that channel because we're no longer.
Eli from ENT Vending was there. Remember, he showed up.
Yeah, that was so fun. And out of everyone there, I only got to talk to Eli for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Me too.
He was in and out quick.
Yeah,
and I was so sad because Eli is so cool. I'm such a fan of his channel. Him and Taylor are just so inspirational, and I was really sad to miss to only see Eli for 5 minutes.
Natalie just went and did Vending. Look at, can you guys see that?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's out filling machines. She's like, oh, look what I just did.
That's awesome.
Nice.
I love it.
That's so cool.
Here you go. Sharing screen for you.
Bringing it.
There it is. There's the picture. And you can see between Jaime and Lane Amusement is Cody.
Right here.
Yeah, he's right
Cody's
there.
off in conversation
Dominic,
with Chris from
Dominic
Candy
was there,
Machines.
Yeah, I see Insert Coin. I see the Narwhals. I see me next to Jonathan, and ET's next to Jonathan.
There's ET. There's Eli from ET.
Yeah, there is Eli. Yeah.
Look how fun that was. So much fun.
Such a great group.
Giveaway.
We had so much fun.
That's why you guys need to go to NBVA for that reason right there. And how much fun do you think those other people were having there, not like us? I mean, we were having a blast. And I think
Yeah.
And then Claude was there, right? But
he wasn't in the picture, but he was there.
No.
Yes.
I haven't got to meet Claude Daddy. I missed him. I was so sad.
He was there for like 2 seconds, and I saw him, and that was it. He's the coolest guy ever.
Yeah.
Oh
Man,
yeah,
his new arcades are just kicking butt, man. Have you seen his stuff
invited
on
me over to his
Instagram?
arcade, and I really want to go to his arcade.
Talk about merchandising. If you guys want to learn from the best, Claudaddy California or Claudaddy CA, he's in the Discord. He's got a brand new arcade in LA, and then he's got one opening up. I think it's in Anaheim this week, actually. And the stuff he has in his machines, man, awesome. And the way he sets up he's got these new claw machine arcades, very cool stuff. So somebody to check out. He's on Instagram. Just look up Claudaddy on Instagram. I think it's Claudaddy CA. And if you want to see some good stuff, and he's got celebrities doing videos with him and stuff in his arcade.
Nice.
So Fresno, that was it. Somebody put Fresno. That's where it was. So he's got another one going up in Fresno. Very cool guy. And he gave us the runner-up prize, remember, for the giveaway.
Yes.
So we could give away the box of toys. So, but yeah, very cool guy. And Eli from ENT Vending went down to see him, and he took him down because they have like that little mart, down, I guess it's by the water somewhere, by the waterfront, where it's just like a big, huge, like, what do you want to say, like a flea market of just toys, like all the toys from China and stuff, and all these booths, and you can go and buy them like in bulk. And he took him down there and showed him around and stuff. And I thought it was pretty cool.
That sounds awesome.
It does sound pretty cool. So, anyways, let's see what else we got. Like all the weekly vlogs this week, there's a lot of good videos out this week. I don't know if you guys have seen on YouTube. Everybody's been putting out really good videos.
Heck yeah! It's been a creative time lately.
It has. So I got to record some this weekend because I didn't do anything today but sat in the sun and sweated. So I gotta get some videos going for you guys.
I hear that. I did the laundromat video. I recorded it this week. It should be out this weekend. But like,
nice.
I've been putting it off because it's been so hot here, and that machine's outside, and it's always in the direct sunlight.
Yeah.
And like, so I've been putting off going to fill that machine up because I've been dreading how hot it's going to be filling that machine up. So I went and shot the video for everyone. It was so hot, but I did it. I didn't fill it all the way up. I'm gonna have to go back and like fill it the rest of the way up because I didn't want to stand out. I didn't want to be out there for 15 minutes for the video. But it made. Hey,
before you go in and take your shower, I know you're sweaty and hot. Would you do the giveaway thing for us?
Yeah, let's talk about the giveaway.
Right there, you're gonna be on camera here. But I'm gonna put the little the giveaway thing up so you can just talk and you won't have to be on camera. Oh. Are you ready? Okay. There you go. So what are we doing?
So we are giving away a Galaxy Cube. It's basically like a crane, but you play from the top. So it's really cool. And you get to look down at what you're like winning and stuff. It's a really, really cool, amusement game. It's a cube factory, and all you need to do to enter to win is be a member of the Discord, and in the Discord you'll see like a sheet or a paper that you will fill out, and once you have filled that out you'll be entered to win. It's really easy. It takes like a minute or less to fill out the sheet and everything, so it's good.
So how was cheerleading practice?
Hot? It was good. It was hot.
So they promised them that they could practice in air conditioning. And so they brought them to this air-conditioned building, and then they found out that like having different cheer groups in one building was a bad idea because they're so loud, yelling their cheers and stuff. That hers got kicked outside, so she's been sitting in the 109-degree heat outside doing cheerleading. So, yeah, so she's exhausted.
I'll bet.
So, and it was the first day of school, so she's burnt out. She's done.
I see that she got a Dare shirt on. I remember doing Dare in 6th grade.
That's right. I do too.
Yeah.
It was 6th grade. How funny is that?
Did you guys go to camp in 6th grade?
We didn't.
5th grade. I had 5th grade.
Oh.
Yeah, it was 5th
we did
grade
ours in 6th grade, and they're going to camp this year too in 6th grade. That was my first time away from my parents for like a week. That was scary. I remember that.
Oh, I couldn't do it. I mean, I did go, but I got my dad to go with me. He was one of the volunteers. I was like, I can't do it without you, Dad. So
White Tiger Vending want to know, did you make any purchases at MBVA? Did you set up any purchases or accounts or anything like that? You found some toys, didn't you, David?
Yeah. Well, we didn't. We did it together. Like, I don't
Yep.
think I made any purchases, like actual purchases. I looked at stuff and I dreamed about them. I'm like, what? I want that.
Yeah,
So
we
I
wanted
didn't
to
make any
buy
purchases.
everything. I mean, there were
Yeah.
so many
You
cool things
do.
there.
You want to buy
I
everything.
I was real excited about that racing game that we were playing. That 4-player racing game that was moving. It was everything about it, and
Was
they
it
used like
the Fast and the Furious one or the Asphalt 9?
the Fast and I like them both, but
Yeah,
the
they
Fast
were
and
both
Furious
awesome.
one I was definitely eyeing because it was like a roller coaster ride,
Mhm.
and I found out it was $25,000 per machine, and they sell them in 4-packs, so it would have been $100,000, and then you needed 20 amp breaker for each one.
Dedicated
So
20
Yeah.
amp line. Yes, circuit.
yeah, so
Dedicated circuit. Yeah.
Yep. So I was thinking to myself, well, my electric truck uses that kind of. Well, at the time it was my electric car. My electric car uses an 80 amp breaker, and so it'd be like using my. I would have to disable that to run all that.
I know that I fell in love with that mix that All Star had with like those cushy balls in it,
Yes.
and it
Yes.
was only like it was super cheap. I can't remember what it was,
I think it
and
was
I
like
fell in love.
65 cents per item. or
Yeah,
something like
65
that.
cents or something for the
Yeah.
medium claws, and that
Yeah.
mix we've been using it in both the minis and the medium claws. I love that mix, and then I still dream about those black claw machines that we found, Matt. Remember
Yeah.
those
What were
ones
those
that were all
called?
I have no idea, but if you go back and watch my video of me
Hold on.
walking the floor,
I'll
you'll
find it.
see them.
I'll find it.
They
Yeah.
were black with like blue lights on it. Oh my god, they were amazing. And we got another super chat from 720 Vending. Congrats on being consistent posting vids. I know, right? I've been slacking till as of late, so I've had a little bit of time in the evenings, and so I've had some chance to do that mainly because Natalie's been helping with Full Line, and so she's been organizing that for me, and it freed me up a little bit of time. So thanks to Natalie, I've gotten some free time. So thank
And
you.
we're all excited. Natalie's getting involved in the videos too.
Yeah.
Three videos. She's on the voiceover. That's awesome.
What'd you guys think? Do you think this is pretty good?
I love it. Yeah, I loved it.
We like her better than you.
Wow. Okay, maybe I'll stop doing them. She can just do them with Amelia. That'd be cute. The two of them doing
that would
one
be.
together. It would be fun.
That
was it. Anthony Hastings got it.
I often think the viewers would like if the channel was strictly Mrs. Galaxy Games and not me.
Yeah.
So I understand.
I didn't say it.
You should have, because I would have.
The black box. That's what it was called.
That's right. It was the black
box.
box. I'm actually going through the floor video right now trying to find it.
I'm still in love with that. I think that's a really cool claw machine.
I'll find it.
Like
We'll share them on the screen.
I really like that Over the Edge one. I still want to get that one day, maybe.
SMB, yeah, that one was good. And then SMB also had the ones that were the smaller ones. Remember where the tops lit up? They changed colors on the tops of the machine.
Yes, they were like pyramids on top, right?
Yeah, they were pyramids on top that changed color. I thought that was kind of neat. But I really did like the black box.
I'll find them in just a minute here. All right, actually, I'm at the moment where you and I met up while you were live streaming and I was filming.
Okay, yeah. That's where they were. Yeah. Okay.
So let me just share my screen, and we can all watch it together.
You're an idiot, Delwyn.
I'm still in love with this machine. I think this. Let me pull it up.
Let's see if we can find it here. I know it's right around here somewhere.
Yep.
So there's those with the lit pyramid tops right there. Those kind of medium-sized machines.
And
the black box is right around the side of those, exactly.
Oh yeah, there.
You can see it in the background.
You can see the top of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Those machines were beautiful. I'm sure we'll make it around there in just a minute here.
Yeah, but see how the color of those changed? I thought that was super cool.
They were so bright. Yeah.
Yeah, they were very bright. You could see them like a mile away. They were really cool.
I like how it has 2 coin mechs also.
Yeah, look at that.
Yes. Let me make that bigger.
And these are the kind of machines you don't hear much about, but I mean, they just look cool.
And then here's the black box. Look at these machines. So cool.
Isn't that cool, you guys?
I just like how kind of they weren't like crazy, but they had just the right amount of like LED lights and everything. There they are, beautiful toppers on them, just so awesome.
Yeah, Natalie's standing there with me, but yeah, they just look cool. I think those were really neat.
They were.
Yeah, there you go, guys. So that's what the black boxes were. I thought they were cool.
Yeah.
And those would work in like any location. You know what I mean? It wouldn't matter where you put it. It's
For
just
sure.
a cool looking. Yeah, very cool.
I'm just now even watching the video. I'm realizing they have like a little bit wider version too. That was the one on the right. Those were 2 different sizes.
Oh.
I thought they were the same, but it looks like they have a skinnier one and a wider one.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Let me go back just a minute here. See, the one on the right's wider.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
one's like a 24 and one's like a 31.
Yeah, so they must make 2 versions. That's awesome. Okay, good to know.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had any luck with the candy claw at all?
No, I tried it once.
Mind.
The candy got all gross. I'll
Same
never do
here.
one again. I'll never do one again. Mm-mm.
Yeah, cool looking machines.
For sure.
So if you guys, this is what the expo part of it looks like when you guys go to MBVA, and it is like this all the way. I mean, it's huge. And if you guys watch my video, if you guys go back to my channel, you'll see I did a video and I walked the entire floor. The only thing I didn't cover was like the pool tables and the dartboards and stuff like that. But everything else I walked through and I showed all the different ones. That's me filming right there, actually.
Yeah, we were having a conversation as we were filming right there. It's part of our commentary.
Yeah, I mean, just a cool expo, and there's all kinds. I mean, everything from, like we said, the people that make the locks, all the way to DBA people that make DBAs. You know, Nyax is there. Look, I look old. I'm glad I shaved my beard. I look old. But
commercial.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
All right, we can stop share.
All right, stop sharing. Okay. So, anyways, what's he got bubbles? Oh my God, best! I love you, David. You're the best. Oh my God. So cool. So there's a lot of stuff out there that a lot of people may not have seen, but if you're into looking for a little bit larger claw machines, that might be something that you might want to look at too.
Yeah.
I don't know about, how well they do or anything. I mean, the only ones that we're familiar with that are bigger are, the AZ Amusement ones, because that's all we've ever had. I believe Anthony and you've had coast to coast machines. Well, actually, we have a Big Choice and a Toy Soldier, but those are older, so we can't really count those as being like, newer claws that are, nowadays. But there's a lot of Candy Machines has a lot of 22-inch claw machines that are cool, and up 22, 24, 31s. But yeah, there's a lot out there. So,
and I think I saw it was on the Discord or maybe on Facebook, but Kevin posted they have a new like duck themed medium-sized claw machine that looked pretty cool. It was like very bright yellowy and stuff. It looked pretty cool.
Maybe you can pull it up.
I don't remember where I saw it. Let me see. I'll see if I can find it on my phone.
Okay. Just wondering if it's on their website.
It might have been. Hold on, let me check the vending groups. I'll look for it while we're talking.
So here's a good example. So for you guys out there, this is why we do what we do and why we want to be the way we are. Hi, Jonathan. This is so-and-so. I have a route that's near you. We're about 2.5 hours away, and we're kind of heading up towards you. I don't want to step on any toes or anything. Just wanted to see if you're in this town. They gave me the name of the town. I don't really want to say where we're at, but I don't. If you've already been there, we don't want to bother you. But please let us know if you're not hitting this area, and let us know how we can get in touch. So that's the kind of relationship that you want to have, and how cool is that? You know what I mean? That's the kind of vendors that you want to deal with, and that's in Discord. Somebody sent me a message, and that's like 2.5 hours away. We're not going to be near that far down, but that's just cool. That's the way it should be. That's the kind of relationship you should have with people around you. And if you if you have those kind of relationships, you're not going to have problems. You're not going to be fighting over stuff and contracts and all this other crap.
Sure. I did find that claw machine. So it's called Ducky Treasures. Look at that.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool looking?
That is really cool.
That is cool.
It's got yellow LEDs on the side and a lighted prize door. I think that's pretty sweet.
Ooh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's got like little palm trees and stuff on it. That's cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool. I'm looking at it on their site too. Yeah.
Question for you, David.
What's that?
What's the average time when you order your Mini Good Minis till after you receive your order?
It depends on the size of the order. I mean, it's easier to do a smaller order, but also it costs us more. So I do larger orders myself. But let's say you did like maybe 10 claw machines. Usually takes her about 2 weeks to get it all ready to go and shipped out and crated up and put it on the port. That's assuming that she has machines pre-built ready to go, like whatever. And then when it sets to sell the seas, then it takes 3 weeks to get to the west coast and to get to the dock. So you're letting it for about 5 weeks. Then it takes another week to get off the boat and another week to get into the warehouse. So you're looking at 7 weeks, and then it takes about a week from that point to get to your local warehouse. So you're looking at 8 weeks, and then for a local delivery, another couple more days. So I would always say 2.5 months just to be safe. But I've actually have had gotten them really like a perfect world 7 weeks. But I've only had that happen to me like one time where I got it in 7 weeks. That was like she had them ready to go. They were on, she had a whole bunch made. She put them on the pallet, was ready to go, shipped them out to me. They took 3 weeks to get off, and then immediately it was fast. Port was fast, and so. But I would say about 2.5 months to be safe. 10 weeks.
Drew had a question about MBVA and doing full line. Isn't there a show?
Yeah, there's an Atlanta show. I forget
That's
the name
it.
of it though.
Yeah, in Georgia. I can't think of it either, but that might be a better. Maybe you can look it up, but that'd be a better one for full line. If not a lot of people that go to MBVA, there's only a few of us, like Galaxy Games, us, Quick Play, and Dominic. Those are the four main ones that did full line that I knew of that were there that did kind of a little bit of everything. Everybody else was mostly bulk or claw that I met. But yeah, so I'd recommend maybe hitting that Atlanta show for sure. So Candy Machines is saying add cashless where you can, especially on a new bulk machine that's coming out soon.
The one in Atlanta is called NAMA, N-A-M-A.
That's it. That's the one that Dominic was talking about. I think he goes to that every
Dominic
year.
and Jaime went this past year, yeah.
That was the other person. Jaime was the one that also did full line that was there. Yeah, that's right. Nice. We got another $5 super chat from Waco's Car Wash Channels, Elevators, and More. Going to bed now. We have no power. It's going to be restored at 10:30 p.m. So is there a storm in Texas? I didn't know about a storm in Texas. That's weird.
It's storming here in South Carolina right now.
Rolling brownouts.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's funny because we call them blackouts, but
so in my defense, that's what the news always called them because they would just go off and come right back on. Blackouts were when they went out and stayed out, So that's
weird because I don't think I've ever heard them called brownouts here. Maybe we just
because it was just a quick on and off, or quick off and on and back on. So yeah.
Steve had a question for us, all of us. When pitching at a location, could you share one or two elevator pitches when trying to get a location with a business owner? Amelia, everybody's been asking for this for a really long time. Would you come in here and tell them? Will you give them your spiel, please? Pretend that Matt's a business owner and that you walked in the door and tell him your spiel.
So Amelia, why do you want to put a claw machine in my restaurant?
I want to put a claw machine in your restaurant because a lot of kids come in and out while they're waiting and waiting to eat and waiting to be served, waiting to be sat. They all want something to do, and it can quiet down the kids or just bring in more business if we have something that they could play on or something that they could, have fun doing.
Yeah. You sold me it quiet because those kids come in and they're all loud and crazy and running all over the place. And honestly, yeah, you got a good point there too, because if the kids love that machine, they're going to ask their parents to come back to this restaurant to eat so they can play the machine. That's a great idea.
What kind of power does it take?
Well, all it needs is a plug. You plug it in and it takes LEDs, so it really doesn't cost a lot. It's like a penny. or less. So a day. So we can pay commissions if that's what you want. I haven't done it yet because no one has asked me. But if you would like me to pay you a little bit of money for the electricity and the space, I can do that.
Nice.
Very nice. Bring a claw machine in, Amelia. Bring it in.
Yay!
Good work.
That was off the cuff, yeah. She just.
How about that impromptu role play right there? That was awesome.
Oh, so and that's the thing that like when she goes into, she has a flyer with her. She tells him, "Hi, my name is Amelia." She didn't do that whole spiel part of it, but her biggest thing is that she says, "I'm Amelia. I'm 11 years old, and I have my own business." And they kind of just stop right there, and they're like, "What?" And she goes, "I do mini claw machines. We have them in a lot of different locations. They work really good." And they're really popular with kids and also with adults of all ages. And she says this just like this, and she goes, "We'd really like to put one in here, and we're just wondering if you might be interested in something like that." And then they do like what you do, which is, "Well, what do you mean claw machine?" And she goes, "Well, they look like this," and she shows them the flyer. So always have a flyer with you. Always have it so it's showing like you standing next to it, or maybe a kid standing next to it or something, so they can actually see how much space. Because even if you show them like it's only this big, they don't understand like it is only that big. Like they're tiny. So like you could be like David and bring roll one in with you, if you have one, which you can always tell them we've got one in the car and we can show you. But if you don't, it's always nice to have that picture to show them what it really looks like in a location, and use your best location. So like if you've got like like we have Logan's Roadhouse, which she's got like 3 or 4 machines in there, like right up front. She uses that photo because it shows all the different ones that she does. It's got a Pokeball machine, it's got a 24-inch, it's got a mini, it's got a sticker machine, and it's all in a row. So she can go, I can do all these, and so definitely, when you're pitching, just make sure that you talk about and you cover all the bases, and make sure that everything that they could possibly say no to, you cover before they have a chance to.
Yeah,
so,
I really like in Amelia's. Yeah, I can't talk. In her example, how she shared some benefits before the business owner even asked. That was the best part. She really kind of painted the picture of how it's going to benefit the business rather than about her or anybody making money. I thought that was
off the cuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing is that she says it doesn't cost a lot of electricity. Runs on LEDs. It doesn't take up a lot of space. All the kids like it. It brings in more business.
She's overcoming all the objections before they say them, and that way they can't say them.
And that's all her. And like I get in trouble if I say anything during her, thing, because she's got it so down. And like if she forgets one, she picks it up right where she left off. Or if they bring up something like that, she'll take that one piece, like the electricity, and she'll build on it. Like it's amazing how good you get. So, Steve, don't be scared to make some mistakes and get going. But once you get your spiel down, you'll already be able to throw up all over them, all this stuff before they even have a chance to be like, but like you've already covered all those things. And it's definitely it don't feel weird, because everybody's got to start somewhere. And you'll do just fine. And you just saw Amelia, who's 11, do it, almost 12, do it all on her own. And she's off the cuff right now, but when she's like in the business with the flyer, like she's on it, you know what I mean? Like she's got she's in the zone.
She's like a boss.
And usually and usually we're doing 10 or 12 of them a day, and so by the time she gets to like her 5th or 6th, she's just like bam, 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 and you can do it. So anyways, yeah. So Delwick says he's heard of brownout, so I guess I'm one of the few. Yeah, you're right.
Like
Sorry,
I said,
my bad.
My local news used to use it all the time when the power would like go out and come right back on, because it was like it couldn't keep up.
Right. So Hero 3 has a question, says, do you sell seasonal plush, Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's? I'm buying my first set of Halloween plush, and I'm wondering if you've seen an increase in sales. So this will be our first year with that stuff. David, you do holiday stuff you've done it all every year, right?
I actually, I bought when I first started, and I bought so much, I still use it throughout, because holiday season's only for a short period. So what I learned is, and it's going to be weird this year because I've had such great growth, but I'm sure I'm going to go through all my Halloween and Christmas stuff now this year. So, but I have stuff in my storage, my little closet right over here, back 2 years ago. So
Anthony Hastings says he rarely does. He says he doesn't see an increase in sales. So I think that for us, what we've learned is that our waitresses and the people that work at our restaurants and stuff are playing our machines as much as the people that come in the door, and they're always asking us what's new. So they always ask us like, when you get new stuff and what's coming out. So I think for us, that's kind of the excitement of it for them, is that, having some Halloween stuff or whatever will just kind of mix it up a little bit for that time, and hopefully they'll be playing our machine more just because they're the ones stuck in the restaurant all day long. But I don't know who doesn't want Nightmare Before Christmas keychains. You know what I mean? Those are just awesome.
I think it's great if you've got the inventory, but if you don't already have the inventory, I mean, people are still going to play if you've got good regular license or just good regular inventory. It doesn't necessarily have to be holiday themed.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So we were ordering toys anyways. So we ordered some Halloween stuff just to go along with it, just because we love Halloween, and we got some Christmas stuff too. But so it looks like Steve's got an 8-year-old daughter, so she's gonna go out and start doing some pitching, which is awesome. So definitely, like, if you need any help, let us know, and watch a million other videos and stuff. That maybe she'll get excited about doing what she does. That's really cool. Very cool. So Drew said that he found NAMA, but he said it's next year. It's in Texas, not Georgia.
And now after I saw that comment, I remember Jaime saying that and being like, Jaime doesn't have to fly anywhere next year because it's in Dallas.
Nice.
So it's easy for him next year.
Very cool.
In Phoenix.
Maybe there will be one. Phoenix is an awesome city. I love Phoenix.
It is. It's just hot during the summer, and early fall, but after that, it's a nice time period.
The last time I was in Phoenix, it was in the month of July, and it's not the same hot as it is here in South Carolina. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I'd rather be there. Like, the humidity here is way worse.
Right. I would agree. I would much rather have a dry heat than a humid heat.
Ugh. No thanks, man. I told you my experience with that once and once only. That's it.
I'm going to have you come here in the summer one time to run the route with me. we'll do a collab.
So miserable, man.
And then we'll jump in the pool.
Yeah, that's fine. I might just live in the pool when I'm there. I don't.
Right. So exactly.
Bad.
So true.
So, David, question for you. Says, if you have a mall location that has an arcade, do you recommend putting machines in the food court like David, or not at all? Yeah. So there's a couple parts to that question, I think. Go ahead, David.
Yeah. So, well, my mall location doesn't have an arcade at all, so I'm the only claw machines in that mall. But what's interesting is I'm looking to go to another mall now, and they do have an arcade center. It looks kind of like a Dave and Buster's, like whatnot, and it's owned by the same company that owns the other mall that I'm in. And I see no problem with putting my claw machines in there. I think it's pretty unique. As long as I stay in the food court, I'll be happy, because what I've noticed in claw machines is you put the flashy lights in front of the kids where they're sitting around and they're sitting there not doing much. Most parents will walk through the mall, go in the food court, and they'll just go window shop with their kids, and they might stop by. But when you go and bring a kid in an arcade, the way I view it is, when I was a kid, I would want to play and beg my parents for money all the time. My parents would purposely avoid the arcade center. And so I think I have an advantage of being just in the food court, because now you're not in a whole arcade. You're just one or two games that the kids will just put in $1 in to entertain their kid here and there. So.
And plus, like Quick Play, they've got their arcade, and they've got they got machines throughout the mall, and those machines do good too. So
yes, that's exactly what it is.
So real quick, so we're running out of time. I'll give you my piece. We have a mall that's near us that another vendor in the Discord actually has machines there, and they're allowed to put the machines in the main areas of the mall, but they can't put it anywhere near the arcade. And then the same company that owns the other mall that is part of this group they are not allowed in the one mall because they have a contract with the arcade that's in that mall not to have any other kind of amusement devices in the mall. So, but they said that comes up for their what do you want to say? The renewal of their lease or whatever comes up, and they can change that at any time.
Yep.
But you need to go through the leasing office is what you'll need
Correct.
to do of each mall. And that's how you'll get to know. You don't have to have a realtor or anything like that. You just need a leasing office of the mall, talk to them, and then, yeah. But otherwise, we're running out of time. So one last time, we're giving away a claw machine from AZ Amusements. Make sure you guys enter to win by just joining the Discord. That's all you have to do.
And fill out the form.
Fill out the form. That's it. So join the Discord. Amazing help there. A lot of cool people. A lot of help. And anything else before we go?
Just thanks again, guys, for joining us week after week, for watching our videos, for sharing our videos, for commenting, liking, subscribing. Couldn't do without all of you out there. So thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you. All right,
Thank
guys.
you so much. Yeah.
Have a good night, you guys.
See you next week.
See you next week, guys. Bye.
See you next week. Bye.